back to check out another video. Just before I get into this video, I would like to say do not worry if you hear any loud explosions. They're firing up on the range again today and it seems like they've got the big guns out. So if you hear any explosions, please do not fear for my life, I'm completely fine. It's just something that they do here. They just fire down little planes and stuff, like little tester planes, and if they miss, it makes a hell of a loud noise, so yeah. Don't be worrying about the explosions, I'm fine. Today we have the Witch Casket box for the month of May, which is crazy. How is it May already? And the weather is really nice here at the moment. I don't understand what's going on, but we don't really get a summer here in Pembrokeshire, but we have had, it's got to have been about 2 weeks now with really nice sunshine, and I checked the weather forecast and the next week coming is sunshine every single day. So it's really weird for us because we usually get sort of 2 days of sunshine and then a shitload of rain, but it seems to be pretty good today. So anyway, I'm just going to get into the box and show you what's what. As you all know, if you've seen these videos before, I know what's in the box already because I open it along with my mum, who's also known as the mothership to me. She also gets the same box and we have this little ritual where we just open them together. So I know what's in here, and this is a really good box this month. We have our little piece of paper with the information. This looks really squashed because I came home from work the other night and I was tired and I actually just sat on the box. Nothing is broken, but yeah, I was tired and I was clumsy, so some things look a wee bit crumpled up. On the card it says, May's Witch Casket is all about the powerful, passionate and protecting element of fire, which is great because it's hot as hell here, so could it be more appropriate? We have our ritual bag, which is for inner strength this time. I'll open it up and show you the contents. In our kit we have a little information card instructing you how to make the inner strength charm bag. It also comes with a bag of dried rosemary, which I love the smell of. I do a lot of cooking with rosemary and it smells delicious. There are also some dried mulberries, which look really, really weird. I was a little bit fascinated with these when I opened the bag. They just look like something from an alien planet. I never would have guessed that they were once mulberries. They just look insane. And we also have a nice red satin bag, and there's a piece of tiger's eye, which is one of my favourite crystals. We always had a lot of tiger's eye in my house when I was little, so it is a piece of crystal that I'm very fond of. We have something which I'm going to be using a lot. It is this very cool reusable cup, and it says on the front, some fear the fire and some become it. It also has a straw with it as well. I was going to use this yesterday because I've been getting back into my juicing again and my fucking juicer stopped working. Like, it made half a juice, but it wasn't like a good half of the juice. It had carrots in it and then it had lemon in it, but there was hardly any in it. I needed to add other things to it and it stopped working, so it was really sour from all the lemon and I couldn't drink it. So I need to get a new juicer before I start using this again. I could probably use it for iced tea and stuff like that, but this is really cool and I'm going to be getting a lot of use out of it, so thank you for that. This month we've got 2 art cards. So the first one is from a different artist, somebody called Tiny Tea Drinker. And I do really like this card, but because it's so different to everything that's on my wall already, I don't think I'm going to put it on my wall. I think I might give this to my sister because she loves stuff like this, and she has kind of like a decorative wall at her place, so I think I will pass it on to her. And then we've got another one from Tea Cake Art, which matches all the pictures on my wall. It's mostly black and white with a little bit of colour, and as you can see, it's a very funky looking cauldron. I really like this and I can't wait to put it up on my wall with the others. Let's see, what should we go for next? We've got our crystal of the month. I might pronounce this wrong. I'm not sure if it's brachiated jasper or brecciated jasper. I think it might be brachiated. It's not a word that I'm familiar with. But this is a very interesting looking stone. I've not seen anything like it. So it's quite a dark looking stone, but then there's little white bits in it, and it almost looks like a piece of glass that someone has painted little dashes of red inside. It's really awesome. And this is supposed to be a very uplifting stone, and it's good for providing focus and mental clarity to its holder. So yeah, that'll be good for me at the moment because I've got a lot of stuff going on and I need to focus on some more creative things at the moment instead of putting all of my energy into work. We've got some incense again this month, and this time we have incense cones instead of sticks. You all know how much I love my incense cones, and this is one called Dragon's Fire by a company called Stamford Inc. I don't think I've ever used any incense by this company, but Witch Casket do a really good job of picking really nice incenses. And some of them are ones that I've never seen before or never heard of before, but they're always really lovely. So I'm going to burn these while I edit this video afterwards. We have a piece of jewellery by Curiology. Let's get in. Oh, I am wearing another piece of jewellery by Curiology. In fact, I'm wearing two pieces by Curiology. I've got my really cute little cat skull necklace, which came in the Coven box this month. And I have this really old one that I've had for a while now, which has a quote on it from The Craft, which is one of my favourite films. So yeah, big fan of Curiology jewellery. And here it is, we have a very cute little cauldron pendant. I like how simple some of the pendants are that we get from Curiology. I think they look really nice when they're layered up together. Like I have a bat pendant, and I have a few other ones that I like to wear together, and this one's going to look really cute with those two. And then it just comes on some waxed string, which is a burgundy colour, as you can see. And I like this a lot, it's really nice. We have an itty bitty mirror which says fire, burn and cauldron bubble. I do like this a lot. You know that I mostly only like things that are black, but I do like the combination of red and black. And these come in really handy if you, like me, just like to take around a little handbag. When I go out, I don't bring a load of makeup, and I don't like to carry around a load of stuff, so if I do go out I might just bring a lipstick and a little compact mirror, so I like to put one of these in each of my handbags so I don't forget. So yeah, I'm going to pop this in one of my bags now. The next item in the box is something that I've wanted for ages. As you know, in one of my previous videos I was asking you for recommendations for incense recipes. It's something I've not done before, but I've been quite interested in doing, and I did get some really good suggestions from you, so thank you for that. They have put in here charcoal discs, so if you've never seen these before, you need them to burn incense that you've made yourself. So you light the charcoal discs, put them in something that is fireproof. For example, I have a little cauldron which I could use, or you can use a dish. They have included a dish in here which I'll show you in a second. And then once the charcoal disc is up to a good temperature, you can pour on herbs and resins and incense mixtures that you've made yourself. So we've got 3 of those discs in here, and I'm very much looking forward to trying these out. I might even make a video of when I try them so we can all see how it goes together. And then along with that they've included some tongs for the charcoal, obviously because they get very hot and you shouldn't be touching them with your bare hands. It's just easier for when you light them, you can hold them with the tongs, light them and then pop them into whatever you're using to burn them with. They also included a dish for the charcoal. I love this because I am a little bit crazy about copper at the moment. Yeah, it's just a bit of a compromise that Mikey and I've made, because some of the house needs to look a bit more normal, just because he's not really into the whole gothic, weird, Halloweeny, creepy kind of thing. So in our living room and our dining room I've been incorporating a lot of copper and kind of natural looking things. I just think they look really nice together, so lots of plants and coppery things. And yeah, we have this really cute little copper incense bowl, which is probably going to end up either in our bedroom or in the dining room along with all the other copper items. And this is a really good size, and it's even got a small indentation on the bottom, so it looks like the charcoal disc is going to fit in it really nicely. We've got a wee little pin badge. Again, it comes in these really cute little black bags. And this is a really funky pattern, so we just have the triangle symbol on here, which I think is the symbol for the element of fire. I'm pretty sure it is anyway. And it just has some really cute patterns that look a little bit like swirly smoke next to it. I do like this a lot, even though I'm not a big fan of colour. It's still quite a muted colour, so yeah, I like this, and I'm going to add this onto my jacket probably with all my other pins. So we're down to the last 2 items, or 3 items in the box. And we have up next our tea of the month. This time this is a rose flavoured tea. I love rose flavoured things. I know a lot of people don't really like floral things in foods, but I really like elderflower and I love rose, and also lavender in food I think is really nice. So this is called Rose Kongu tea and it smells so good. I think I'm going to try this on like a nice summery day. I might even make it into an iced tea. I've been drinking a lot of iced tea lately just because it's way too hot for an ordinary cup of tea. So yeah, I really can't wait to try this out and maybe have like a little afternoon tea with somebody. That would be really nice. And in the very bottom of the box here we have a little card which is advertising a book that has come out called A Secret History of Witches, and it is by somebody called Louisa Morgan. I think... Okay, so it's a novel. A lot of the kind of more witchy books that I have are spell books or they're practical magic books. This one looks like a book of fiction, which might be really interesting for me to read, but I do have... Sorry if you can hear the plane is going over now. Again, don't worry if you hear a loud explosion, it's fine. What was I saying? Yeah, I don't really have a lot of time for reading in the summer because I'm too busy. So I will probably be more likely to buy this in the autumn months or towards winter time when I actually have a bit more free time to read, because right now I've just got too much going on with work, and then when I'm not working I'm doing YouTube videos, I've got things to do for my Etsy, I've been doing a lot of gardening lately as well, or I'm going to gigs, or I'm spending time with friends, and by the time I get home and get tucked up in bed I can't stay awake long enough to read anything, and if I do, I don't remember things when I'm tired. It's kind of strange, but I black out things a lot when I'm really sleepy. Like we went out the other night, we went to the pub and I was really tired, and I had a whole conversation with my friend and my boyfriend, and they asked me about it in the morning and I didn't actually remember anything that we'd spoken about. So yeah, I can't read anything when I'm tired because I just have to reread and reread until my brain absorbs it properly. So this looks like a good book, but I think it's going to have to wait until winter before I pick it up. And finally we have our scroll, which is all about the element of fire and magic. They've got a couple of examples of specific fire spells which you can use, and there's also some suggestions for people who aren't comfortable using fire in their magic, so there are other ways that you can incorporate the element of fire without actually using fire itself, which is handy. But I'm a bit of a pyromaniac, so that doesn't really apply to me, but I will be trying out the fire spells. Yeah, there's one on here for if you have obstacles in your life that are preventing you from reaching your goals. So yeah, that might be a good one for me to use. So that was it. Thank you guys for watching. I am now going to be recording the conditions for the giveaway which I'm going to be holding. All of the items have finally arrived, so I can actually record it now, and hopefully I'll be uploading that in a few days. I don't want to upload too many videos in too little time, but I do want to get it uploaded, so maybe 3 or 4 days time, hopefully it will be up then. And yeah, if you guys want to enter the competition, please keep your eyes peeled and it will be up soon. Thanks again for watching, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button. See you soon guys, bye!